guys, how you doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, I want to talk about the mass shooting that happened in Orlando. Like I said, you can't go out and have a good time because there's always somebody that want to screw it up for everybody. Now, I'm kind of shocked in this here because this is just wild. How could you possibly shoot where you have thousands of people walking, having a good time? It's Halloween, and you want to screw it up for everybody. Then you want to take lives. Like, it wasn't no joke. Like, this is for real. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, how could this young man do something like this? What was on his mind when this happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what could have possibly been on his mind to make him do what he did? It shocked me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked because this was uncalled for. Like I said, every time we try to have something nice, it's always somebody try to screw it up for everybody. And he had the nerve to be a young man, 17 years old. 17 years old. Now you're gonna spend the rest of your life in prison because you done lost your damn mind. Like, for real, you done lost your mind. Your family probably in shock too. I mean, I don't know, but this was a mess. It was a mess, and all the people that lost their lives, my heart goes out to their families. I am so sorry this happened because of this jerk. You know, this demon, had to do what he did. And others that got hurt because they got trampled. You could just imagine thousands of people. You know how Halloween is. We already know. I'm New York. So when we have our Halloween thing in Manhattan, like, it's like the best thing that we had. It's so nice. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice thing. Yeah. And we love it. We love to have a Halloween. We big on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love it because everybody comes from all over the world, come and dress up as, just do what they do on Halloween. They even have a theme here in New York where it's a group. It's a big group, and they all do the Thriller dance. And this is something that we look forward to. People go out there and just want to you dressed up. Nobody doing it. That's the best part about it. If, like, you get dressed up at to who you want to be. You understand? Whoever you want to be, you can get dressed up as that person. Seriously. And nobody won't even know it's you because it's the time. It's a good feeling time. You know what I'm saying? You can get dressed up as anybody that you want to and go out there and have a good time. But you had this guy, what's his name? Jalen, ruin it for everybody. Ruin it for everybody. Like, Jalen, what's your problem? Like, bro, like, what you did was horrible. It's horrible. Y'all, let's get into this here because this is just a hot mess. Like, for real. 17-year-old accused of deadly downtown Orlando mass powering to be charged as an adult. You damn right. You kidding me? Orlando, Florida. 17-year-old accused of firing deadly shots in downtown Orlando as thousands of people were gathering for Halloween will be charged as an adult. State Attorney Andrew Bine answered on Monday. Jalen Dwayne Egger is facing murder charges after 2 men were killed and 7 others was injured in early Monday shooting on November the 1st. Just after 1 a.m., an estimated 75,000 people, y'all, went out celebrating Halloween. People respond to a shooting called near East Central Boulevard and North Orange Avenue. Minutes later, police said they received another phone call about shots fired South Washington Street on North Orange Avenue. In total, officials said 9 people were shot and 10 people was trampled. Only 10, like for real, like, because you can imagine everybody trying to like scatter because they don't know if it's coming from the left or the right. You know, they trying to get the hell out of there, like, because Jaylen is tripping. In the chaos, they was trampled in the chaos. The next day, police confirmed that two men gone in the shooting was 25-year-old Tariq Hill and 19-year-old Timothy Schmidt Jr. He sounds Jewish, like for real. I don't know. According to Bond, Edgar crimes was egregious and shows a true disregard for life. Of course, disregard for life. Of course, prompting the decision to charge the teen as an adult. Of course, he had no regards of who was out there. You know, I don't know what like I said, he's high, something like he must be high. Because you're gonna just take out a pow and just start hitting people. You don't care, right? He don't care. He will care because, you know, like I said, he's gonna be charged as an adult. He's gonna get life in prison because that was calculated, you know, and you knew this day was coming. Everybody knows this day is coming. Everybody knows what Halloween gonna bring, especially in certain areas of each state and each city. Everybody had a little Halloween thing going on. So you knew you was going up there. You knew there was hundreds and thousands of people up there. But you just a bad boy where you just gonna start hurting everybody. Do you get a rush out of that? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Can somebody answer that? I don't know. Do you get a rush out of hearing people screaming, people scattering, people trying to like run for their lives and stuff like that? I don't know if they get a high from that or whatever, but that is very, very scary. And that's something that you don't ever want to feel or ever want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jaylen is straight bugging. Bond said he personally reviewed all the available evidence and had no doubt that this was the correct decision. This decision is based on several aggravating factors, including the brazen nature of the crime. Yes, like really, like brazen. Just so you don't care who see you do that, like for real. He didn't care. He didn't care. He didn't care who seen him do it. Crazy. It is brazen. They said brazen nature of the crime and the multiple victims who were shot in the middle of the street in downtown while they were simply celebrating Halloween, Brian said. Edgar is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 6 counts of attempt of first-degree murder. According to Bond, the teen has a prior felony charge of grand theft motor vehicle. Since the charges is still open, Edgar will not be charged as an adult in that case as well. No, excuse me, that he will be charged. So since he want to be a bad boy, like the other charge that he had, they was only charging him as a child. So now he did this crime. They bumped it up and was like, listen, you're a grown man, you's a big man, so we're gonna put all of that. We're gonna do all that now. According to Bond, the teen has Edgar will not, he said Edgar will now also be charged as an adult in the case as well, because all first degree murder indictments must come from a grand jury. Bonds said they will review this case the next time they convert. So that's all I have on that one, right? On that story of Jalen. Let me show you a picture of him, y'all. I can show you the picture because they charging him as an adult. He's 17 years old. I ain't worried about him. Like, he's 17. He's 17. Like, what was he thinking? I don't understand. What was he thinking? Like, Jalen, like, what you doing right now? He tripping, y'all, right? He's tripping. He's definitely tripping. Y'all, I got this new bed spray. Anyway. Okay, y'all. I'm going to show you a clip, a video. So, y'all let me know in the comments, like, like in your state, what state y'all from, and, did y'all have a Halloween theme or whatever? I know in New York, we had one. It was beautiful. It was really, really nice. Like I said, they have, like, this group, and they all do the Thriller thing. Everybody, they so in sync. They in sync. Everybody doing their thing. What I'm saying? Like, they all doing the Thriller thing. It's really nice. And this, Jalen had to, ruin it in Florida for people that was trying to go out to have a good time. So anyway, y'all, wait for the video, y'all. All right?
Right now on Fox 35 News at 5. A Halloween nightmare.
Multiple gunshots, firing.
A teenager accused of opening fire not once.
He started shooting again,
but twice in the middle of a crowded downtown Orlando.
I saw him shoot.
Sending tens of thousands of people running for their lives.
And then everybody started running.
Police tackling the suspect to the ground as he was trying to run away.
Kill the ground right now. Kill the ground.
Tonight, Fox 35 is live with team coverage on the downtown safety crisis. Good evening and thanks for joining us. A difficult night as we cover yet another mass shooting in downtown Orlando. I'm Luann Sorrell. And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. For the second time on Halloween night, gunfire shatters the party scene, this time leaving several dead, including a UCF student. Let's get you right to the latest on this Halloween mass shooting. A total of 10 people are hurt, 2 are dead, 1 was trampled. 7 others were either shot or grazed by bullets, including one man who still has blood covering his head.
Boom. I just saw a white flash, like in the movie, you see the white light. I was like, oh, wow. I ain't done fast enough. But thank God I'm still here, everybody.
Anthony Berry is actually studying to be an EMT. He took his shirt off to apply pressure to his own head and was whisked off to the hospital. He says he never saw that shooter before last night. And that alleged shooter, Jalen Edgar, was walked out of police headquarters a few hours ago in handcuffs. At just 17, he has a prior record. Now he faces 2 counts of first-degree murder, among other charges. We have live team coverage for you tonight of this Halloween nightmare, from the victims to the suspect to safety concerns. We begin with Fox 35 anchor John Brown live in downtown tonight. John, the big question everyone is asking is why?
Yeah, that's the question we've heard time and time again out here today, Luann and Marlisa. Now, we don't have a motive for the shooting yet, but the police chief says the teenage suspect may have known the person that he shot first, which is only about a block away from us. 17-year-old Jalen Edgar now charged with 2 counts of murder and 6 counts of attempted murder. Now, this all happened right here in downtown as tens of thousands, if not 100,000 people are out having a great time on Halloween. Let me say, it was a great evening for most of the night. Then it turned into turmoil around 1 a.m. as people began running for their lives. chaos on Halloween.
Downtown's a very busy night. Halloween's one of our busiest nights of the year.
These are the moments that Orlando police tackled a teen
Get on the ground right now.
firing shots into a massive group of people.
Somebody just started shooting and stuff, so everybody started running, and then like 30 seconds later, he started shooting again.
Walking around downtown Orlando near the corner of Orange Avenue and Washington Street, many in their Halloween costumes.
Everybody was running in multiple directions. Nobody knew what was going on.
Our camera over downtown Orlando captured the moment when people started running for their lives.
It was pop, 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 pop. And everybody was running.
But as people start running away, police go in.
You know, as everybody else is running, they're not. They're sitting in a position looking for a shooter. They found a shooter. They took him down.
And by the way, there were an estimated 100 police officers here in downtown last night, and there are going to be even more on hand this weekend, especially as we go on through tonight and all the way through the weekend. Mayor Buddy Dyer instituted a local state of emergency this afternoon during his speech. That means alcohol sales will end at midnight, and there will be a curfew in place at 1 a.m. for now for the next 7 days until city leaders can figure out their next steps. And one of the young men killed last night was a UCF student. Another one of the victims was also a UCF student. The university is sending out a statement tonight that says, in part, our hearts are heavy with grief as we mourn this tragic, senseless violence. Now, the school is providing counseling to students who actually knew the victims or may have been here downtown last night and witnessed this scary scene. Fox 35's Marie Edinger continues our live team coverage today here in downtown Orlando. So, Marie, you spoke with a doctor and a patient not long ago.
I did, and John, you were mentioning how many people saw this. Both the person who I talked with who'd been shot and the doctor who treated him said this impact extends far beyond just the people who were actually injured. He did also explain the moments leading up to his injury. He said he had this brief encounter with the shooter, but he didn't know him at all. He explained, so you can hear in his own words, the exact moments he felt a bullet graze his head.
He started getting aggressive, verbally, increasing his tone of voice, things like that. Honestly, I don't know what he said. I do know somebody was there behind him telling him to chill out and trying to de-escalate the situation. He pulls out this hand motion like that very quickly, and I just automatically just duck, crouch, boom. I just saw a white flash, like in the movie, you see the white light. I was like, oh wow, I ain't dug fast enough.
You can see, I mean, there's not much room there. We're talking a centimeter difference, and he's severely, has a brain injury.
It's an incident that changed not only my life, not only his life, not only your lives, but people that don't even have a chance to wake up this morning.
How many people have been affected? Not just the ones that got shot, but the ones who saw people got shot.
Do we have a blood pressure?
The cops that saw that. The shooter himself, what in the world happened that made him, and now his life is forever changed? I mean, everybody, so many people are changed. Kids are changed that now won't go downtown. There are parents that are going to say, I'm not letting my kids do this. I mean, there's so many things that are impacted by stuff like this.
After it happened, the first thing I did was thank God I was still here. It means I have another opportunity to achieve my goals in life. Or just keep my head up high.
As for what those goals are, Anthony says he is studying to be an EMT. He's at Valencia College right now and hopes to transfer and eventually study nursing. He says this definitely kicked that drive up a notch here. Live in Orlando, Marie Edinger, Fox 35 News.
Thanks a lot, Marie. We're also learning more today about the 17-year-old suspect in this mass shooting. Fox 35's Manny Martinez has the latest from the Orlando Police Department headquarters. So, Manny, he's only 17, but already has at least one serious arrest on his record.
Yeah, John, police say that arrest came last year. He was accused of stealing. Now it's 2 counts of first-degree murder. It's all on video. Police say this is 17-year-old Jalen Edgar walking through the crowd, casually pulling out a gun and shooting behind his back.
There's a lot of good people who come downtown, but there's a lot of bad actors. Some people just don't care. Whatever their beef is, their issue with somebody, they're going to shoot no matter what.
The suspect, bold and shameless. The second shooting happening right in front of 10 officers who quickly took him down.
Get on the ground!
Listen to what the teen says.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now!
Police shared his mugshot and his perp walk. Cops say Edgar wasn't downtown long before the shootings and appeared to stay on the streets. Never seen walking into a restaurant, shop, or bar.
We pretty much watched him come from where he parked his car and went into, and we didn't see him going to any clubs. He pretty much walked into downtown, walked up the street, and did what he did.
And John, police say that the suspect, Jalen Edgar, is speaking with detectives. For now, live at OPD headquarters, Manny Martinez, Fox 35 News.
All right, thanks a lot, Manny. And one of the most well-known sheriffs in the country even spoke out about this shooting today. We're talking, of course, about Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. In an interview this afternoon on Fox Local, Judd praised the large police presence here in Orlando and their officers' quick response that kept the shooting from being even worse. But he also said there's only so much the police can do because there's a bigger problem at play here.
And the larger problem is there's no respect for the rule of law. There's no respect for each other. And we've created an environment where we do what we want when we want. And that's what you saw last night.
And the sheriff says it is a challenge for law enforcement to keep open environments like this and keep them completely safe because there's just so many factors at play here. So again, that's where we are tonight. Such a fun night out for so many people last night, and now a whole bunch of people in shock about what happened here. Well, people who live in downtown and love it down here, well, they're frustrated because they love coming down here for everything that it has to offer. Businesses, they're suffering as well. We just spoke with a business owner. He says he has amazing video from last night. We're going to hear more about his story about helping people inside stay safe, but these are the issues they're dealing with. And we're going to talk more about those issues later here on Fox 35 News. Live in downtown, I'm John Brown, Fox 35 News. Back to you guys.
Such a